right here. So body has a dry and a conified skin, that is also one of the important point, and scales or skewers also presented, right. And next one, class Aves. So presence of feathers and most fly except flightless bird like ostrich. So Aves, so exhibition of aviation character flying. So presence of feathers and most fly except flightless bird like ostrich, and most of the birds are flying birds only, and flightless birds also comes under in Aves group only. So jaw modified to beak without teeth. Teeth are absent and jaw is modified to as in the form of beak. So there is different types of aviation characters, adaptation characters for flying in the Aves birds. So forelimbs are modified into wings. The forelimbs are modified into wings for the purpose of flying, and hind limbs have scales. So there is presence of scales on the region of hind limbs. There is no gland on skin except oil gland at the base of tail. So there is oil gland is presented in the region of tail, and endoskeleton is bony and with air cavity. Pneumatic and hollow bones are assist in flight. So that is also one of the important character for flying. So the bones are pneumatic bones or hollow bones, and digestive tract has additional chambers like crop or gizzard. So presence of additional chambers in the digestive system, that is crop and gizzard. Heart is 4-chambered heart, and homeotherms are warm-blooded. So aves and mammals are warm-blooded only, or homeotherms. So able to maintain constant temperature. So what is the difference between cold-blooded and warm-blooded? Cold-blooded is constant temperature is not maintained. The organisms cannot maintain constant temperature. They can alternate the temperature according to the environment, that is cold blooded. So maintenance of constant temperature, that is homeotherms or warm blooded. Air sacs connected to the lungs to supplementary respiration. How many air sacs? 9 air sacs are presented, and oviparous and direct development, right. Laying eggs and development is direct development. There is no larva. Examples: columba, pigeon, and struthio, ostrich, and carvus, crow, and there is so many examples given in NCERT textbook. Go through the examples also, right. And next one, class Mammalia have mammary glands to nourish young ones by secreting milk. So such type of the organisms presence of mammary glands. So those organisms all are considered as mammals. They have 2 pairs of limbs, and skin has hair. The skin consists with hair. Exhibition of hair is one of the important character in unique character in class Mammalia. External ears or pinna is presented. The pinnas are presented external ear, and different types of teeth and jaw. So there is different types of teeth are presented in jaw. So what type of the teeth? There is 4 different types of the teeth. So heterodont, incisors, canines, premolars and molars, ICPM and M. And heart is 4-chambered heart, and these are homeotherms, warm-blooded organisms only. And respiration by lungs, respiration takes place by the lungs only, and sexes are separate, and fertilization is internal fertilization. Sexes are separate, unisexuals, dioecious, internal fertilization. Viviparous or oviparous? What is the example for oviparous mammal? So duckbill platypus, right. And the next one, platypus is the example, or ornithorhynchus. So development is direct development, right. And direct development intrauterine, in the region of uterus development is takes place. Ratus rat and Canis elephas and Equus horse, and oviparous mammal is ornithorhynchus are also called duck-billed platypus, right. So Pisces, how many chambered heart? 2-chambered. Amphibians, 3-chambered. Reptilians, 3.5 chambered. It is considered 3 chambers only. Completely 4-chambered reptilia, crocodile. And aves and mammals are 4-chambered heart. Pisces, cold-blooded organisms. Amphibians, cold-blooded organisms. And class reptilia, cold-blooded organisms. And aves and mammals, warm-blooded organisms or homeotherms, right. Up to this clear, right.